because Apple has had its challenges on the transparency front, particularly when it comes to supply chain issues. There has been some criticism there. I think in any kind of survey of this kind, there is a little bit of a brand halo effect where Apple fans or people who are in love with Apple products will tend to think that the company has other values and is good at most things, including being open and transparent. On the other hand, it has made an effort to be a little bit more transparent on the supply chain issues, but it's probably got further to go than most. So yes, that one did surprise us, and it'd be very, very hard to argue that Apple's lack of transparency has actually hurt it in any way with consumers. It's kind of a special case, number one. Secondly, I think this phenomenon affects certain companies certain types of companies more than it does others. And one of the findings from our research is that companies in the food and drink sector have to be probably more worried about transparency issues than any other. Food came top of the list in terms of people's concerns about companies being open and transparent. And I think that's quite understandable given some of the scandals that we have. Horse meat, obviously, in the UK was the big one. People are much more concerned these days about what's in the products that they consume, and they want that information to be public, they want it to be upfront, and they want companies to be open and honest about it. So I think you're going to see in certain sectors like that, you're going to see a much greater move towards transparency and openness if those companies want to keep the faith and confidence of consumers.